What if I told you that your inability to celebrate your success isn't ambition? It's a quiet fear you've been mistaking for drive your entire life. You finally did it. The promotion came through. The project succeeded. The goal you chased for years is now yours. People congratulate you. They tell you to be proud. But inside, you feel almost nothing. Maybe a brief flash of relief, then emptiness, a strange hollowness where joy should be. And before the day ends, you are already thinking about the next thing, the next goal, the next mountain, as if what you just accomplished was never enough, as if you were never allowed to stop. This is not ambition. This is an inability to receive your own success, and it is more common than you think. Somewhere along the way, you learned that celebration was dangerous, that pride was arrogance, that the moment you stopped to enjoy what you had achieved, something would come to take it away. So you learned to keep moving, to never pause, to treat every success as just another step towards something that might finally be enough, except nothing ever is. The finish line keeps moving because you keep moving it. This is not drive. This is fear wearing the mask of ambition. Welcome to 5-Minute Psychology. In the next 5 minutes, you'll learn a powerful psychological idea that can change the way you think. Love psychology? Subscribe for more. Now let's continue. The psychology of being unable to celebrate success often begins in childhood. If you grew up in an environment where achievements were met with criticism instead of praise, where an A- prompted questions about the missing points, where victories were immediately followed by warnings about the next challenge, you learned something toxic. Success is not a destination. It is only a temporary reprieve from failure, a brief moment before the next demand arrives. In such environments, celebration felt dangerous. If you showed pride, you might be humiliated. If you relaxed, you might be caught off guard. So you learned to minimize your wins, to deflect compliments, to always keep your guard up, even in moments of triumph. You learned that safety lived in constant vigilance, never in rest. Now, decades later, this pattern runs automatically. You achieve something significant, and before you can feel it, your mind has already found a flaw, a comparison, a reason why it does not really count. The inner critic speaks faster than joy can arrive. It has had years of practice. There is also the impostor phenomenon, the persistent belief that your success is not real, that you fooled everyone, that you got lucky, and soon the truth will be revealed. This belief makes celebration feel fraudulent. How can you celebrate an achievement you do not believe you earned? Imposters do not see their success as evidence of competence. They see it as evidence that the deception is working for now. Every compliment becomes a reminder that people do not see the real you. Every achievement becomes another thing you must live up to, another weight rather than a reward. Another layer is the fear of visibility. Success draws attention, and for those who learned that being seen was dangerous, that standing out invited criticism, jealousy, or attack, success becomes a threat rather than a gift. You shrink from your own achievements because some part of you believes that staying small keeps you safe. Being invisible feels like survival. There is also the addiction to striving. Some people become so identified with the pursuit that they cannot exist without it. The goal is not actually the point, the chasing is. And when they achieve something, they feel lost, empty. Because without the next mountain to climb, they do not know who they are. Celebration would mean stopping, and stopping feels like disappearing. But here is what this pattern costs you: a life where nothing is ever enough, where every achievement is just a brief pause before the next demand, where you collect accomplishments but never let yourself feel them. You become wealthy in success but bankrupt in satisfaction. The ability to celebrate is not arrogance. It is acknowledgement. It is allowing yourself to receive what you have created. It is saying to yourself, this matters, I did this, and for this moment, it is enough. Learning to celebrate, does not mean becoming complacent. It means becoming complete. It means breaking the cycle where your worth is always in the next achievement, never in the present one. It means finally allowing yourself to arrive, not at perfection, but at recognition. You have spent your life proving yourself. Perhaps it is time to let yourself feel what you have already proven. The success is real, the effort was real, and you are allowed finally to let it in.